2012 when I have searched on the internet the top 10 most evil men in history. But 10 years after, search again and I found the same result, saying that Adolf Hitler is the top 1 most evil man in history in various websites and articles and even here on YouTube. But I want to change this now with my own version, and so we asked a few people if who is the most evil man for them, and this is what they said.
Ay, sir, excuse me lang po, sir. Sir, good morning po, sir. Tanong ko lang po sana kung sino po para sa inyo yung most evil man in history, sir?
Ang pagkakalam ko si Adolf Hitler.
At sir, pwede ko po bang malaman, sir, kung bakit po?
Marami siyang pinapatay na kutyo nung panahon ng World War II.
Opo.
Pinaso sa gas chamber.
Opo.
More than pagkakalam ko, 1,000.
Opo. Sir. Sir, thank you po, sir.
Thank you. Saglit, ano pa pangalan mo?
Roberto po pangalan ko, sir. Kayo po ba, sir?
Si M na.
Bali M po ang pangalan niyo, sir. Tapos 1 po ang apelyido niyo.
Yes po.
Sige, sir. Thank you po. Ingat po. Ay, sir, sis lang po, sir.
Yes po.
Sir, tanong ko lang po sana, sir, kung sino po para sa inyo yung most evil man in history, sir?
Para sa akin, si Hitler.
Sino po? Hitler, sir. Pwede ko po bang malaman, sir, kung bakit po?
Kasi pagkakaalam ko,
Sir.
War II,
Opo.
6 na milyon pinapatay niya eh.
Sige po, sir. Salamat, sir, thank you po. Ang laki po ng katawan niyo, sir, Sir, excuse me lang, sir. Sir, good morning po. Sir, tanong ko lang po sana, sir, kung sino po para sa inyo yung pinakamasamang tao sa history o yung most evil man in history po, sir?
Sir, ang pagkakaalam ko, sir,
Opo, sir.
ayon sa pag-aaral ko na pag-aralan ko dati,
Opo.
ang pagkaalam ko, sir, si Adolf Hitler, sir.
Okay, opo, sir.
Tapos,
Pwede ko po malaman, sir, kung bakit po siya ang most evil man po sa inyo?
pagkaalam ko kay Adolf Hitler, sir,
Opo, sir.
ang pagkakaalam ko lang, sir,
Okay po,
based
opo.
dun sa pagtuturo ng teacher ko,
Opo.
yung estimated ko, sir, nasa
Okay,
6 million or 7 million na ang pinapatay na Hudyo, sir.
Opo.
Yun po.
Maraming salamat po, sir. Thank you po. Thank you po.
Opo, sir. Salamat, sir.
Salamat po. Seryoso po kayo, sir.
Hi, my name is Robert. I'm a gardener, not a scarecrow. Welcome to my channel. Today we're not gonna talk about plants, for example, how to propagate a Dieffenbachia plant, just like this Dieffenbachia plant, and how is the proper caring of it. It's not going to be like that, because this video is about the top 10 most evil men in history. So brace yourself, because fear awaits you. Number 10, Vladimir Putin is the current president of Russia. He ordered the Russian invasion of Ukraine on February 24, 2022. He is a damn irredentist and questioning the Ukraine's right to exist. He is the only living evil man on my list. The ongoing war in Ukraine is now resulting for nearly 15,000 people died because of this bastard. Number 9. King Leopold II of Belgium. He lived in 1835 to 1909. He established Belgium as a colonial power in Africa. He is best known for the widespread atrocities that were carried out under his rule, as a result of which as many as 10 million people died. In Congo Free State, he brutally seizing the African landmass as his personal possession. All blacks saw this man as a devil in the equator, from the all bodies killed in the field to the hands and arms that he cut off. Number 8. Benito Mussolini. He lived in 1883 to 1945. Mussolini was a former Prime Minister of Italy. He invented the term fascism. The wartime dictator is one of the most horrific mass murderers in history. He fought against the Allied forces in World War II, alongside with co-Axis forces, the Nazi Germany, and the Emperor of Japan. Number 7. Hirohito. He lived in 1926 to 1986. He was the 24th Emperor of Japan. On December 7, 1941, the Emperor of Japan attacked Pearl Harbor in Hawaii, authorized by Hirohito. The attack killed 2,403 personnel, including 68 civilians, and then the Guam, Wake Islands, and Hong Kong fell to the Japanese. Followed in the first half of 1942, Japan occupied the Philippines. Many people died in the Pacific because Hirohito is in the side of the Axis forces. Number 6. Joseph Stalin. He lived in 1878 to 1953. He ruled the Soviet Union as a dictator, transforming the country from an agrarian peasant society into a global superpower. Stalin was responsible for the deaths of millions of Soviet citizens. He once wanted to be at the side of Adolf Hitler, but Hitler had another plan. Number 5. Albert Einstein. Number 4. Franklin D. Roosevelt. Number 3. Harry S. Truman. You will never find these 3 names in any articles of any websites on the internet that they are including in the top 10 list of most evil men in history, because again, our mind was stacked to the idea that these names, Einstein, Roosevelt, and Truman, was all war heroes. The one is a physicist with a high IQ, the next one is a great American leader, and the other is a good man. We didn't notice that these 3 men orchestrated the Hiroshima and Nagasaki atomic bombings in 1945. The bombings killed when an estimated 200,000 people died, most of whom were civilians. Einstein was the mastermind of developing of the atomic bombs, while Roosevelt permitted the research to develop the atomic bombs, and Truman authorized the dropping of the atomic bombs in the 2 Japanese cities. Number 2. Adolf Hitler. He lived in 1889 to 1945. He rose to power as a leader of Nazi Party, becoming the Chancellor in 1933. Hitler's invasion of Poland in September 1939 drove Great Britain and France to declare war on Germany, marking the beginning of World War II. Nazi Germany and its collaborators systematically murdered some 6 million Jews across German-occupied Europe. This genocide is called the Holocaust. Despite all of this evilness, of Adolf Hitler. I'm not convinced that he is the top one most evil man in history. In my own opinion, he's just number 2. I think there is a one man who is more evil than him. And number 1, it's Fidel Castro. And now you have it, my top 10 list of most evil men in history. So see you next time, if there's a next time.
Sir, tanong ko lang po sana sir kung sino po para sa inyo yung most evil man in history, sir?
Nung bata kasi ako tinignan ko na yan sa Google eh.
Okay, sir.
May mga ano doon, may mga article sabi si
Okay po.
Adolf Hitler daw ang number 1 sa most evil
Okay, sir,
man in
po.
history. Kaya lang kasi tingin ko na number 2 lang siya eh.
Okay, sir.
Top 2 lang si Hitler eh.
Apo.
Andun ako kasi madami siyang ano eh, mga pinapatay na Hudyo no World War II eh, mga 6 million
Okay, sir.
plus yun eh, o baka nga mas ano pa doon eh, mas madami pa. Pero tingin ko
sir.
talaga dyan eh, ang top 1 talaga sa most evil man in history si Fidel Castro eh. Yung dating presidente ng Cuba kasi
Apo, sir.
nung 1962, nagkaroon ng Cuban Missile Crisis. Pero hindi natuloy sa nuclear war yun, pero kamuntikan na. Kaya lang nagkasundo si John F. Kennedy, yung dating presidente ng Amerika,
Okay
at
po.
saka si Nikita Khrushchev, yung dating premier naman ng Soviet Union, na yung i-remove nila yung ano nila, yung mga
Opo.
ballistic missile nila doon sa Cuba. Kaya lang hindi na natuloy yung nuclear war. Kaya lang si Fidel Castro, nainis siya, dismayado siya sa desisyon ni
sir.
Khrushchev at ni Kennedy kasi talagang gusto niya talagang matuloy yung nuclear war. Ngayon, sa tingin ko, sa kagustuhan niya na yon, siya yung lumalabas sa pinakamasamang tao. Kasi kung yung interest niya na matuloy yung nuclear war, hindi lang 6 million na tao ang pwedeng mamatay, kundi yung entire world population ang pwede niyang mapatay dahil nuclear war yun eh. Kaya yun, sa tingin ko si Fidel Castro nga ang pinakamasamang tao. Kung natuloy lang yung nuclear war na yun, yung buong populasyon ng mundo ang mamamatay. Alala ba?
Wala na po, sir. Wala na po, sir.
Ano pala ang pangalan mo?
Ano po?
Obet ako. Obet ako.
Roberto po pangalan ko, sir.
Roberto?
Opo.
Sige. Ang
Sige,
pangalan
sir.
mo yung boyfriend na girlfriend ko.
Ganun po ba? Sige, sir. Salamat po.